much as all these people may say these things, I think the toughest questions from the governor came from Republic. I believe the governor is on the wrong path. The governor is setting the wrong precedent. This should not be allowed. Even the BJP should oppose it. And on that, why I oppose the position?
He has not refused over here.
No, but he's not moving, sir. He's not moving.
Has cleared the.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, time for a quick break. After that, why I believe the governor who came on my program yesterday continues to be totally wrong. Political thriller in Tamil Nadu when I'm back.
जब अपना कोई मूव किसी को मूव करता है ना यार, फील आ जाती है।
भाई तू अपना है, तेरा सफर मुझे भी करना है। तूने प्रूव कर दिखाया यार, anybody can dream।
मुझे लगा मैं नहीं, पूरा का पूरा मूवमेंट चल रहा है।
Breathable fabrics, awesome comfort, effortless style, AD from the house of Arvind।
Amity has been ranked among the top universities globally for producing the most employable graduates by the Times Higher Education UK. Yet another testimony to Amity's excellent placement record.
Introducing the Hitachi Sumo Heavy Duty Air Conditioner. Backed by Japanese innovation, Hitachi Sumo Heavy Duty AC is built to deliver a maximum cooling capacity of up to 7400 watts. Hitachi Sumo Heavy Duty ACs come with a long air throw of up to 24 meters. The Octa sensor technology of Hitachi ACs uses 8 intelligent sensors across indoor and outdoor units. An elegant machine that's bigger, bolder and better. Isn't just an AC. It's a powerhouse built for Indian summer.
जब अपना कोई मूव किसी को मूव करता है ना यार, फील आ जाती है।
भाई तू अपना है, तेरा सफर मुझे भी करना है। तूने प्रूव कर दिखाया यार, anybody can dream।
मुझे लगा मैं नहीं, पूरा का पूरा मूवमेंट चल रहा है।
Breathable fabrics, awesome comfort, effortless style, AD from the house of Arvind।
Amity has been ranked among the top universities globally for producing the most employable graduates by the Times Higher Education UK. Yet another testimony to Amity's excellent placement record.
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
Join International Institute of Hotel Management. Call 983-10-50,000.
Is it not appropriate for you to end this confusion by inviting the TVK and allowing them a chance to prove their numbers on the floor of the House?
The party who claims that I want to form the government should be able to satisfy me that they have got enough number that they will be proving their majority.
What if nobody comes to you for another 2 or 3 days with a number of 118?
Then I will have to search for the options. I will have to find out what are the options open for me.
Are you not concerned about horse trading that may happen?
I am deeply concerned about the horse trading that could happen also. That is the reason why I want it to get it resolved as early as possible.
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate. Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm opening tonight with Rhythm Anand Bhardwaj on what is an emerging political thriller that we have here, Rhythm, in Tamil Nadu, isn't it? It's absolutely amazing. We're told that TVK is still being told they're too short of the 118 mark and they're being told to wait. What are we hearing first?
That's right. So sources are saying that there will not be Vijay's oath tomorrow, Arnab. Till now, Vijay was saying he's going to stake claim. He's going to meet the governor. It's the fourth twist today, where now there's a new twist in the Vijay tale, because now we're being told there's no oath taking ceremony as the chief minister tomorrow.
And that's a bizarre situation that we have here. If not Vijay, then who? We were talking to the governor yesterday, Rhythm. He called in during the program, and I told him that this prolonged delay he is having in calling the single largest party by far is hurting Tamil Nadu. But he said, well, it's not only Vijay who's being hurt. The people of Tamil Nadu are being hurt. And I feel this is a situation of unnecessary uncertainty and delay. You've also been speaking to several legal experts through the day. I saw you interviewing Mr. KK Venugopal, former Attorney General, earlier today. What was his view on this situation, Rhythm?
Arnab, across board, the one legal view that we are getting is the governor should have asked for not the floor test, but should have asked Vijay to be the single largest majority, to not prove his single largest majority, but go to the House and then prove his majority there. There's a difference when the governor asks for it and when he says that the floor test will decide this. The second point is this: Vijay did not go alone to meet the governor. He went with certain Congress people. So the governor also has to see there is already a post-poll, so as to say, alliance taking place, where Vijay says in a letter that I have the numbers with other alliance members.
So we're told there's a swearing in that we were expecting tomorrow, but now there's a shadow over that swearing in. We had a situation on the last point today I want to talk with you about, and then we'll take it forward with our guests, is that we're being told, yesterday the governor was very clear, Rhythm, when he was talking to me. He said, see, I don't think the SR Bommai judgment applies here. What is the SR Bommai judgment? It's a very important judgment. It's, I think from the early 90s, and the judgment basically gives the suggestion that a single largest party should be given an opportunity to approve its numbers on the floor of the House. However, the governor told me, Rhythm, that this applies, the SR Bommai judgment applied to a case where a government fell and an alternative government had to be formed. And it did not apply in the present context. I don't know who's given him this political view, but there is nothing in the SR Bommai judgment which says that it does not apply in any case of government formation. It only applies when one government falls and another has to be made, Rhythm.
So, Arnab, the Bommai judgment is exactly what you said. It was about the single largest party group that was formed to be there. However, the para 396 that has been read by him means that no opinion regarding this particular situation can be given because the 9-judge bench did not speak about it. But what's even more important is the Rameshwar Prasad judgment that was taking place in 2006, where this judgment speaks about this kind of a situation, and it says that the government should enjoy the confidence of the House. The aspect does not appear to have been kept in the mind by the governor, and it's only in the floor of the House that the governor can ask for such a test, or not.
Well, so we have a complete sort of a standoff and are live in a fluid situation. Let's go across. I have two great voices. First, I'd like to show them on the screen, then we'll go live to our reporters. We have our favorite Mr. Gurumurthy with us, and he's been taking positions. People don't know today why Mr. Gurumurthy, and we'll ask him today, why Mr. Gurumurthy wants Vijay sworn in. Gurumurthy is an RSS ideologue. He's clearly right-leaning. He's a BJP supporter. Why does he want TVK to be sworn in? and what does he feel about the present situation. Delighted to have him. And Mahesh Jetpalani, great Supreme Court advocate, fights so many battles. He's going to be with Mr. Gurumurthy tonight. But before I come to you, gentlemen, I'd like to go across for a live update from Sharda, a Chennai reporter. Sharda, what is the latest from Raj Bhavan? Is there a swearing in tomorrow? What has the governor not got right now? What more does he want?
Well, Arnab, as of now, the letter submitted to the governor by the TVK party says 120 MLAs, and the annexes that's given along with it are the Congress official letter of his commitment and the Communist and the Marxist letter of commitment. There is no official letter from the VCK and the IUML. As we know, IUML gave the confirmation after Vijay left the Lok Bhavan, and the IUML letter came after that. So that is yet to reach the governor's office. At the same time, VCK's confirmation was sent to TVK through a mail, and there was no official letter of confirmation of VCK submitted to the governor. So now the governor's office say that tomorrow Vijay cannot be invited to oath take.
What are his numbers as of now? Let me ask you
the
this.
Numbers now
what are his numbers as of now? 107 TVK and Congress 5, that's 112. And then VCK has sent an email, has not sent an official letter, but they've not denied support either, have they?
They have openly agreed to support him. Even the CPI and the CPM in their joint press meet openly said that...
But they haven't given a letter.
VCK, all 6 MLAs will be supporting Vijay.
So,
the letter is yet to reach the governor's office as per the governor's house.
So VCK, how many MLAs do they have? VCK has...
2 MLAs.
2 MLAs, okay. So that takes the number to 114. Now, the left parties, how many MLAs do they have?
The Communists and Marxists put together have 4.
Communists and Marxists put together have 4. That's 118, isn't it? So even if what about the IUML? How many do they have?
Then there is IUML with 2 more. They have 2 more.
But apparently they have withdrawn support. So the number is at 118, is it? Or is it?
They have not withdrawn support as of now.
Okay. So, but in any case, this number is very close. It's like between 116 and 118, right? 115 to 118, right? This coalition right now. So why has Vijay not been able to get these letters of writing, letters of support in writing? What's the problem?
Well, the governor's house clearly states that the official letter given by Vijay says 120, whereas the annexes put together, the numbers is only adding up to 160.
You see, now the thing is, Sharda, Vijay is new in politics. Vijay is new in politics. He's got a big mandate, but he's dealing with political people who've done politics for a long time. Is he being led up the garden path by some parties? Is there going to be some double crossing? Because he's naive. He may be very successful, but he's still politically
looks like
naive.
That, Arnab. Because initially, if Vijay had gone with a number that just says 107 of the TVK is ready to form the government, and then there's parties that will be supporting on the assembly floor, the governor would have given permission, because a single party with the majority at that point of time was TVK. Even now, it is TVK leading the numbers. So, if he had said it is only TVK forming the government, and then if he had done a floor test, the governor had to give the letter. But when he said it's a coalition government, the governor is now asking proof for the majority of numbers that is at least reaching the basic mark.
You stay with us. I got that. You stay with us. I'm going to go across to Mr. Gurumurthy and Mahesh Jetpalani. Sir, Mr. Gurumurthy, what's going on here? You know, and where do you stand in this? I'm very curious to know where you stand in this. Can you unmute yourself, sir, please? You're muted.
Politically, I have made my position clear.
Yes.
When the efforts were going on between DMK and ADMK to come together to smuggle their government in, I took a position. It is dishonest and it's a fraudulent perversion of the mandate. So my political position is very clear that they don't have the mandate. Obviously, Vijay has the mandate, though it is short of it. But the way Vijay seems to have handled it seems to be very far from being a mature way of handling it. I'm told he was advised to be a very senior politician. You only claim that you are the single largest party and you will be sworn in. But it seems, I was told that the Congress said to add our letter also. And when he added that letter to say it is a coalition government, then it is a conditional letter. It's not an unconditional letter, please understand. Please take us in the ministry and then we will support you. It means horse trading was going on even at the initial stage. So the governor felt that you are not coming as a single largest party, you are coming as a coalition. Come on, prove your majority. That is, at least give us the support letters. This appears to have been the shift because the proper procedure was not followed. And I don't think we can fault to the governor for this. Because if he had said, I am going to form the government only as the single largest party, I don't think the governor would have had any other option.
Now, if I can see the number, I just want some breaking news just came in. Sorry, Mr. Gurumurthy, I interrupted you. Sarada, I don't know if she's still there, but we just got the confirmation that IUML has withdrawn support.
Yes.
I'm told AMMK has also considered withdrawing support. There is some uncertainty on VCK also now.
Yes.
And we don't know about the left. So, if this is the case, Mr. Gurumurthy, it's very fluid. Sharda, what is IUML doing? Have they withdrawn support? VCK, have they withdrawn support? AMMK, we are also hearing, is reconsidering support. Why are they changing their position on TVK? Suddenly, many people who TVK was depending on...
Initially, IUML.
Yes.
They had supported Vijay initially just 2 hours back. Mustafa, the leader from the TVK leader, had gone to meet them. IUML said they'll give them support from the outside. However, their new letter says that they want to be in the DMK-led secular progressive alliance and that they do not want to support Vijay and that they want to continue supporting DMK leader M.K. Stalin.
No, one minute. IUML, is this the same party which is an alliance with Congress in Kerala, Sharda? So the same party, they are in alliance with Congress in Kerala, but they are against the TVK Congress alliance in Tamil Nadu. So we are seeing some withdrawals now, Mr. Gurumurthy. This is all happening in the last 15 minutes?
I don't know. This is what I am hearing for the first time. I saw in the TV bites that the IUML had decided to support Vijay. Of course, they were part of the DMK alliance like the Congress was.
So, no, there's a hardening of the sort of quote-unquote secular lobby. And the Congress finds itself with TVK. Now, they can't come back. But the Congress's own allies are now going back to DMK. So, the DMK is holding its alliance together. And the backstabber Congress party finds itself alone with TVK.
But what about the communist parties? I thought that they had given letters.
The Communist Party had given a letter of unconditional support, but...
Yes.
They had a press conference today. Sharda, what is the position of the communist parties? Have they given their letters of support to TVK?
Yes, the official letter of the Communist Party and the Communist Marxist Party together have been submitted to the governor as well. So it was after 113, which is 112, which is the TVK plus the Congress. Now, along with the Communist and Marxist, it's coming up to 116, as the governor house now says.
Okay, they are at 116. Now what should happen? So they are at 116. Mr. Gurumurthy, I think he should be allowed to form the government. I think he should be sworn in.
234, you have to reduce Vijay. So it is House is only 233. In 233, it means 116 and a half. They have 116. They want half a member.
What is the governor doing, Mr. Gurumurthy? I don't know. Did you hear him on my pro? What is he doing? Is he going hyper-technical here?
No. You see, there is a difference. He has given a covering letter.
Breaking news from the studio. Shawan is coming in with some more breaking news. Stalin has called for a meeting.
So now I will tell you what I am aware of on that basis.
Yes, sir. Breaking news, please.
So there is, of course, horse trading going on, and the horse trading was indicated by the letter of the Congress itself, because it gave a conditional offer that you take me in the ministry, I will support you. And this letter should never have been shown to the governor, because horse trading has started even earlier. If he had gone merely on the basis of his 107 members or 108 members, maybe
who gave a conditional support seeking ministries?
Congress.
But they mentioned ministries?
Yeah, we want to share power.
What's wrong with that, Mr. Gurumurthy?
That is, horse trading has started, you know. See, you must have unconditional support of people.
So you're saying the Congress letter was wrong?
Wrong. It should never have been submitted. In fact, it was not to be submitted. If it had not been submitted, this confusion wouldn't have come. Then, so the governor, after having seen this, he could neither ignore that letter and go by the single largest party. And next day, I am told, this of course, to what extent it is true, I don't know, the Vijay modified it into a claim of single largest party. He said, once you have taken this position that you have a coalition government which has majority, prove it to me.
No, but we are quite clear there are now desperate moves. I want to ask you, sir, why are the DMK and ADMK so desperate to keep Vijay out? What are they afraid of this relatively young film star? What are they so afraid of this sort of, is it the glamour factor? Is it the fact that he's a younger man or new party? What are they so afraid of TVK about?
It's not being afraid of. You see, they have been occupying this territory for the last almost 70 years, 60 years, which means it should be between them. They have an alignment also. You know, their contracts continue irrespective of the change in power. And they have some commercial arrangement. The commercial arrangement should continue. And so to that extent, they call themselves Pangalis, which is...
1 minute, I have got a breaking news. VCK chief has gone to meet Stalin. Also. Mr. Gurumurthy. So some hard...
Obviously, DMK is trying, despite the fact that Stalin's public statement has been that he will not do anything for the next 6 months, he will not disturb the government. And I think very recently, I think this evening also, he said that he would like the government to be formed very soon and Vijay should be invited. I don't know why this going back and forth. Obviously, they don't want to lose power, directly or indirectly. ADMK and DMK being together means one is in power, the another is in shadow power. This is how they have been running this. That's why we have taken a firm position. Unless Tamil Nadu is de-Dravidianized, in terms of ideology as well as in terms of the parties, there is no redemption for Tamil Nadu. It's a good state governed by bad politics. So, I don't know what Vijay will do. Obviously, he meant the beginning of de-Dravidianization.
Now,
that's why this time should be allowed to come.
Sharda has another breaking on VCK demanding deputy chief ministership, right? Sharda, are you there? Sharda, when did this happen? Sharda?
Arnab, initially the VCK leader, according to our sources, met Vijay and Adar Varjuna last night at his residence in Chennai, and he had asked for a deputy chief minister and 2 ministerial posts, while the TVK was ready to give for the ministerial post, stated that as of now they do not have a deputy chief minister post open in the party because the party took a resolution only for the chief minister being Vijay and the only sole leader who makes the decision. So VCK delayed its decision in giving its support to TVK in that, and however, even now the VCK has not released official letter but told the left parties, the communists and the Marxists, that they will be coming along with them if they are supporting Vijay. So now VCK leader not getting the deputy chief minister post is now still more delaying in giving the official letter of support to TVK.
And what about PMK? Where is PMK in this? Where is PMK in this?
Well, the PMK, the AMMK has not been approached by Vijay's party because the Congress came in with a demand telling that the no NDA party should be approached.
So if I get the numbers right, we are now going to discuss alternative formation rhythm. And can the news desk help me? People are watching tonight this tantalizing game and they are saying, you know, Vijay should come in. And we have two great men today with us, Gurumurthy and Mahesh Jetpalani. Before you go to Mr. Jetpalani on the constitutional positions, let's look at a situation where DMK 59, please add this up, you're good in maths, not me. DMK 59, ADMK 47, PMK 4, AMMK 1, VCK 2, takes the total seats to 113.
That's right.
Now add to that IUML, that becomes 115. 115.
Yes.
Which means that if something happens and the left parties say, how many, Mr. Gurumurthy? 115. The BJP has how many? None. Can I hear you, Mr. Gurumurthy? Can you be unmuted?
There is one DMDK, one seat.
DMDK 1, they will go with, but they will go with Stalin.
They contested as part of Stalin.
So that makes it 116.
Yes. And BJP abstains means it is tight.
BJP is how many seats, sir?
1.
BJP abstains.
That's why I told you.
BJP Sir, why do I always have a feeling that Mr. Gurumurthy knows more than he shares?
No, what I'm saying is...
Why am I having this feeling? Viewers, do you agree with me?
Yeah, BJP is out of this game because they are not going to be... they are not welcome either way because they are not secular. Okay. So, the total number of seats is 232. So 116 Vijay, and if you add up all these 116 on this side, it's tight.
Mr. Gurumurthy, this is quite a crazy situation, isn't it?
Yes. This crazy situation is also because of the immature way in which the claim has been handled from the side of TVK. You know, my sympathies are with the TVK, you know it. Because I don't have sympathies left for either DMK or ADMK. I want DMK wiped out and I may tolerate ADMK. But I'm not going to tolerate them getting together.
I feel Mr. Gurumurthy's sole intention is one day to see the BJP in power in Delhi, in Chennai and in Delhi, I feel. And he's being very happy. Maybe BJP people are rhythm to see as a silent observer on the side while both sides fight it out.
Yes.
And, you know, this slugfest.
So they are not wanted by either party. First, they won't come in. But being not secular, either of them would not want.
Rhythm, over to you for the views on the legal position with Mr. Jetpalani.
So, Mr. Jetpalani, you're a senior advocate. You know what's happening in the Supreme Court. Just a short while ago, we heard, by the way, I reconfirmed with the TVK, they have not moved the Supreme Court. A TVK functionary has moved the Supreme Court. I clarified it with the counsel who appears and who's been in Delhi. He's batting it out. He's batting it out with all the legal eagles here. Whether it's Congress legal eagles, whether it's someone who's been appearing for the BJP earlier, they've all given an opinion, but no one had told them to move the Supreme Court. In such a situation, if the matter was to reach the Supreme Court today, which constitutional principle do you think is going to apply, sir? Is it going to be the governor who has to decide on his discretion? Is it a floor test that's mandatory?
Well, you know, from Mr. Gurumurthy's domain expertise in Tamil Nadu politics and, you know, his esoteric knowledge about what's happening, and plus your breaking news all the time, the situation is extremely fluid, right? And I think that really shows that Mr. Vijay is a novice He's a first timer in formation of government, right? And actually, he's not played his cards well at all. Having not got a majority, what he should have done was waited till backroom talks took place, and he had a consolidated majority with very clear allies. The law is well laid down in Bomai, although, mind you, Bomai was not a case which dealt with a fresh election and a hung parliament, right? It was a case where there was a dismissed government, and then the situation was slightly different. Bomai also said that when you have a hung assembly, you have to follow the RS Sarkaria Commission's report, right? In what the governor has to follow those steps. The first step is that he calls a pre-poll alliance with the majority. The second step is, if there is no such pre-poll alliance, which has the majority, then the second step is to call the head of that party, which has the maximum amount of seats in the assembly. And the third will be a post-poll alliance. Now, the mistake which Mr. Vijay seems to have made was that he went to the governor under the third head instead of the second head. The third head being a post-poll alliance, right? Now, first of all, you have to be very careful when you make a post-poll alliance with the Congress party, because it always comes with strings attached. It's a Faustian bargain. So he should never have done that. That was his first inexperience showing. He should have gone under the second clause of the Bomai government following Sarkaria principles, that I am the leader of the single largest party, right? And then the governor would have had no choice but to say, all right, I'm giving you a reasonable amount of time, 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours, to establish your majority, right? And then come to us. What he did was, before getting a firm majority instead of a conditional one, as Mr. Gurumurthy said, that the Congress support to Vijay was always a conditional one. What he should have done is got a consolidated alliance and then come, or he should have gone under the second clause of Bomai and said, I am the leader of the largest party, give me time to form that government. The governor would then have had no other option but to give him that reasonable time to form a government. So I think this was a little bit of inexperience, a little bit of over-trust in politicians who have been too long in the game, right?
But what about the Congress? Didn't they know that giving such a letter,
yes,
a conditional letter, in which you are saying as per the principles of Kamaraj, and we got some latest visuals of Vijay, as per the principles of Kamaraj, we'll form a government, we'll be equal partners, and we are giving you a condition that no communal party will join you. Why did the Congress do that? Was the Congress also not aware? A 100-year-old party not aware of how letters are to be given?
Look, the Congress pays very little attention to constitutional principle and is normally motivated by a grab at power. I mean, imagine you have five seats, you have a pre-poll alliance with the DMK, and you have no chance of forming a government. But these 5 seats become, the way the numbers have fallen, these 5 seats which they have become crucial. So, constitutional principle apart, they went straight for power, but not an unconditional support. They didn't say, look, we're not coming with any conditions. Government formation is the primary call of the Constitution, right? If there's a hung assembly, everybody must be interested in forming a government. That's the whole principle of democratic government.
These are pictures of Vijay at the CPI office. He really needs the left party's support. And he's gone there to make sure the left does not ditch him. Mr. Jethmalani.
Private, Arnab, all this should have been done privately before he sent a letter to the governor. He should have made sure that he had firm allies, right? Now, if you come with a party which comes with conditions, as Gurumurthy says, right, then you are already on thin ice because you haven't come with, and therefore, on that principle, the governor cannot be blamed for saying that this doesn't look like a firm government being established, right? So ultimately, what will happen is, he has now done the right thing, Vijay. He has now said, I'm coming to you, right, to form government in my capacity as the leader of the largest party, right? Give me an opportunity. then he will be given time, right? And there will be a floor test inevitably now for him to prove his majority, because Bomai says, right, that government formation cannot take place in Raj Bhavan. It has to take place on the floor of the House.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Mr. Jethmalani, fluid situation. We've really enjoyed this analysis. And we'll call on, your legal expertise once again very soon. Thank you, Mr. Jethmalani from Rhythm and me. Now, Rhythm, let's go straight to the political debate. Yes. I will introduce the guest tonight. I think we have, on a fast-moving situation, we have, sorry for the delay, first of all, to Khushbu Sundar of the BJP, Gayatri Raghuram of the IDMK, Dr. A. Surya Narayan of the TVK, Shyam Prasad Meka of the Congress, Pula Rao, back DMK. We are told VCK chief has had a discussion with Udaynidhi. So, Dr. A. Surya Narayan, VCK seems to be talking to DMK and ditching you.
Yes.
And what do you think will happen now? Because many people who are with you seem to be talking to DMK.
Yes, VCK has two MLAs. One of the MLA who is a deputy general secretary of the VCK given in Twitter to 30 minutes back that they want power. They want power for both parties. I got a source that they want a deputy chief ministership post. It sweeps. But Vijay have not decided to give. But all these problems comes because of the governor of Tamil Nadu. Because there are a lot of precedences to form a government by a single largest party. But governor of
TVK, this is all breaking news. No, this is all that he's saying is breaking. No, 1 minute. Sir, 1 minute, I'll come back to you. To the TVK, I ask Khushbu Sundar of the BJP that does the BJP have a role in all this? Is the governor trying to stop TVK from somehow coming in? Are you playing a backroom role? Is the centre playing a role in this? Khushbu?
Arnab, you know how Tamil Nadu has become. The fear factor of BJP, the fear factor of a supreme leader like Narendra Modi has set in so much that if somebody sneezes in Tamil Nadu, they say it's because of Modi, it's because of BJP. So, all these things, what I see, the way they're discussing, that from the back door, it's a BJP who's handling it. We have only just one MLA from Uti. So, in what way? Today, you look
the governor is taking instructions from centre, maybe?
A DMK for... Why would he take? He's independent.
He's appointed by the centre.
You are correct.
He's appointed. Yes, but
correct.
No, Dr. Surya Narayan. Yes, Dr. Surya Narayan. TVK is very angry tonight, and Dr. Surya Narayan is saying something. Yes, Dr. Surya Narayan. What are you saying, sir?
Yes. Actually, why the governor of Tamil Nadu knows S.R. Bommai case very clearly, and the Pucci committee report, Sarkaria commission report, and lot of precedents in 1994, 1996, in Vajpayee was allowed to form the government as a single largest party. What is the problem for the governor to ask the TVK leader who got 108 seats and got another total 160 seats and not allowed to form the government?
Rhythm, the DMK only on Republic Tonight, TVK versus AIDMK. Rhythm has a question to the AIDMK spokesperson, Gayatri Raghuram.
Yes. Gayatri, the question that's really going to go across here is the judgments that we are speaking about clearly say the floor of the House is the sole arbiter. Why is the governor right now asking for numbers? Does the majority have to be proven at the discretion of the governor? Constitutionally, this hasn't happened before.
Yes.
The problem is, he could have gone and Vijay could have gone and given the letter as saying that we are the largest party and we want to prove the majority in the floor, test the floor, but instead he went with the Congress letter and 112. With the number of 112, and that is not enough. And then he was not satisfied, and he clearly mentioned it.
Yes.
So, did we lose that? Did we lose Gayatri's line out there? But the breaking news, she's back. Okay, we lost the line there, but the big story tonight is that TVK has confirmed. Are you there? Sorry, Gayatri, we lost the line with you. The big story is that TVK has confirmed that VCK wants Deputy Chief Minister position. It's an official confirmation. Yes, please. Yes, Gayatri.
So he mentioned it very clearly that why he didn't want to. He wanted to just the number, but why can't TVK prove the number? They can prove the majority.
That is in the assembly. Why can't you prove the majority, Dr. Suryanarayan? AIDMK is challenging you tonight.
Yes. The governor's lawns is not a place to prove. It is the floor of the house. He has to prove that he should be given a chance. He got a 108 seats. Not only that, he got a 1,79 lakhs votes. More than 34% votes out of the three parties. The only problem Vijay achieved is Dravidian parties was removed in the
Khushbu is countering 4 on the screen. Khushbu, this will be very reasonable to the people. You're playing a technical battle.
With all due
TVK.
respect.
Yes. All due respect, she says.
No, it's not a technical battle. See, we have, with all due respect, we have said that we have to accept the people's mandate, and we definitely accept it. And I'm the personally who have said that Vijay should be given a chance to prove himself because he's chosen by the people. But having said that, I think my little brother has acted a little in haste, where he has gone and rather than telling the governor that give me time, whether it is 36 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours, I will prove my majority on the floor. Rather than doing that, he has taken a letter with a letter of 4 MLAs or 5 MLAs from the Congress and said, this is what the majority I have. You cannot take a letter of your supporting party and say that I have to, this is what my majority is. You take a letter of that 108 MLAs saying that I am the single largest party today in Tamil Nadu and give me time till for another couple of days to prove my majority on the floor of the House. There's a way of doing it. I think Mr. Vijay was misguided by a few people, and this is where he has gone.
So he's new in politics.
Which?
No, he's new in politics. You don't.
No, he's new. He's very novice. He's new to politics.
No, Dr. Suryanarayan is saying no.
Yes, he kept himself. He was punished last 6 months. He was not allowed to propagate or conduct meetings more than 10 districts in Tamil Nadu. Otherwise, you would have got more than 150 seats. He was literally prevented by Dravidian parties because Dravidian parties enjoyed the power last 60 years. That is the reason. Actually, the governor should not fall on the net of the Dravidian parties. He should he should give a chance to Vijay to show the majority in the floor of the House.
Gayatri, give him an opportunity.
Yes.
Give him an opportunity.
The problem is he's coming up with what he knows.
I have a source.
The problem is
that 15 MLAs from AIDMK is going to abstain in the conference motion. As per I got some sources in the party.
You are saying that you will break AIDMK, sir?
No, AIDMK, some of the MLAs don't want the election once again. They want to support TVK. That is the real going to happen.
But won't that be real horse trading then? I mean, you are saying you don't want horse trading.
No, it's not horse trading. It is not horse trading. Then what is the respect?
Some ADMK leaders are... Okay, Khushbu is also coming in. The thing is, that...
No, let me ask Mr. Suryanarayan, can I ask you a question? Mr. Suryanarayan, can I ask you a very straight question?
You can ask me 100 questions. I'm ready to tell it.
Yes, sir. Throughout the campaign, Mr. Vijay said that the competition is between DMK and Vijay. The NDA alliance does not exist is what Mr. Vijay has been saying all throughout, right?
Yes.
Now, please tell me if DMK is the Tiya Sakti as Mr. Vijay said, why is that today Mr. Vijay needs the same DMK supporters, the alliance of DMK, to make him stand as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu? What happened to your ideology?
See,
what happened to your ideology?
whether we have to give a respect to the mandate.
Sir, so arithmetic is important to you. Ideology is not important. Blame game is easy for you. Ideology is not important. Your blame game is important.
You have to think of arithmetic also.
Sir, if you call somebody...
See,
sir,
whether you want to disrespect...
I'm getting a feeling, yeah.
No, sir.
I'm getting a feeling here, Rhythm, when I'm watching this tonight. You know, I know Miss Khushbu. When she started politics, she's always been coming on my programs. And at that time, if anybody said she's new into politics, today, when she says, my little brother, she says, my little brother, my little brother has acted in haste. So what she's trying to say is that, Sham, and listen, yes, she has a whole political structure behind her, which is the Bharatiya Janata Party. It's not a novice party. She's basically saying that Vijay has proved to be inexperienced. He's made too many fast moves in a game of chess where he has been ahead. And because he was ahead, he moved very fast and he might get outplayed, though I still think the sympathy will be with Vijay. But you guys have also acted funny with him. You've given him a conditional letter of support. And these are visuals from outside Stalin's residence, ladies and gentlemen. Our reporter Aishwarya is also there. We'll be going across to her. But Shyam, why have you now, are you backstabbing Vijay now? If you are not backstabbing Vijay, why have you given him a conditional letter of support?
Arnab, first of all, we need to be accurate about our terminology. It's easy for you to say conditional support. No, it's not outside support. We are joining the government. That's what it is. It's not conditional
support. With conditions.
That's much better than giving an outside support. Now, these established parties trying to derail the people's mandate and trying to belittle Mr. Vijay, saying my little brother is no voice, he is innocent. Now come on, he got 34% of the vote. He has beaten all the established parties and respect that. And that's over. That's over. You can't simply say, he is my little brother, he is innocent, new guy.
And what's your problem? So what's your problem? Why are you demanding? Deputy CM, why are you saying that we have to be in power? Support him. Say my 2 MLAs are going to support him. Leave it at that. Why the demands?
We don't need lectures from BJP on that. We are joining. We want to have a stable government. We want the government to be stable. We are joining.
Power. DMK will never give you the power. DMK will never give you a ministry berth. DMK will never share the power with you. So you pull a man and say that you need me today. You give me what I ask for, and it's like you're playing with a game. You're playing a game with Mr. Vijay.
Why do you want to make Karti Chidambaram the Deputy Chief Minister? If you are the Congress game is give 5 support and make Karti Chidambaram the Deputy. On what basis do you want to make Karti Chidambaram the Deputy Chief Minister? Has he got a mandate?
No, we didn't say any of that.
No, we didn't say. Come on now. We know what's going on behind the scenes. Aishwarya is outside Stalin's home. See, I think what's happening is all of you people, and I'm saying this to you, Dr. Suryanarayan, these people don't trust any of them. Please, everybody, don't trust BJP, don't trust ADMK, don't trust DMK, don't trust Congress, don't trust left, don't trust VCK. These people are playing around with you because you are new. They know the game. They know the law. They know the technicality.
If they play these games, they will be thrown out of Tamil Nadu. Trust the people of Tamil Nadu.
Why is asking all these things? Because the TVK Congress is forming the ministry. That is the problem. TVK, the BJP and the governor should respect the plan.
Okay, Rhythm, take it forward. Keep it short.
TVK defeated more than 15 DMK incumbent ministers. So
the big question that really needs to be answered here, and I'm going to ask Gayatri again because we just heard what Khushbu had to say. We also heard what you had to say, but the biggest question that needs to be answered here is what's going to happen when the numbers don't come? So what TVK has done in its inexperiences, also have a functionary move the Supreme Court, also try and say that we have the Congress with us and try and give them ministries, also say we're going to get the left parties, but this is not the way they actually won this election. They won it on the ground of being a clean party. The moment they come in, there's horse trading. The moment they come in, Gayatri, we're also seeing them say, all right, Congress is here, we'll give you some ministries.
VCK will give you some. Left will give you some. And then you how many deputy chief ministers can you make? I mean, like, yeah, Gayatri.
The problem is when Vijay started the campaign, he wanted to, he started mentioning about MGR, and he grabbed oaths in the name of MGR. And one thing everyone must know that this is Anna's, Perennial Anna's moment. He started the entire Dravidian politics, and even TVK took his name and his ideology, and he started campaigning that, and went against DMK and ideological enemy as BJP. And then suddenly at the last moment he said even the MGR party is also a corrupt party or whatever. But end of the day, he shook hands with all the DMK alliance. That is the problem. And he still wants the number, and he's looking for the mercy of DMK.
There has been a development. Another party seems to be moving to Stalin. I don't know, but I've got visuals. I've been told by sources in Raj Bhavan that the AMMK, which has one seat, is also saying that it is going to go with AIDMK.
Yeah.
So AMMK is also not supporting Vijay. So the numbers in the anti-Vijay camp are becoming stronger, Pulla.
See, the only thing left is one of the allies will ask for the chief ministership. That's the next.
No, Pulla, don't joke. Pulla, don't joke. Pulla, DMK, ADMK, PMK, AMMK, VCK is at 113. The halfway mark is about 116 or 117. BJP steps out. BJP steps out, stays out of this. Then the halfway mark is 117. Okay.
Halfway mark
is 117.
Yes, yes.
So IUML also comes in with this. IUML also comes in with this. How many seats does IUML have? 2. Then that number becomes 115. So do the maths, put the numbers. DMK plus ADMK plus PMK plus AMMK plus VCK plus IUML. That is 115. BJP stays out. Halfway mark 116. Pictures on your screen. That's now, see the visual there. AMMK meeting. I've got confirmed. Look at the visual. AMMK leader is meeting governor. AMMK's Dinakaran has moved. Now he's the party general secretary, and he has said he's met the governor right now. 10 minutes back. Yeah, he has said that his MLA has supported TVK, but that's not true. He said his party is with AIDMK. Now you realize what the situation is this like, right? You understand? Mr. Surya Narayan, what will you do now? Pulla, this is an exclusive picture.
No, actually...
No. Is the game slipping out? Is the game slipping out of Vijay's hands?
Possibly. He should not ask so many questions. He should not, the governor should allow the party.
Sir, should allow is not a thing.
Let the floor of the house.
Sir, should allow is not a thing. See, as per the rules, it is a minority governments are constitutionally valid. Post-election realignments are constitutionally legitimate. There is nothing wrong with that. Yes. The floor of the house is the sole arbiter. But if the governor says today that I have been given a bunch of letters that are 118, you are giving me a bunch of letters that is 113.
Yes.
Should the government, and there is no difference between the two. Both are post-poll alignments.
Yes.
One post-poll alignment is 117. One post-poll alignment is 114. Which should get a chance? 117 or 114? Pulla, be fair. Pulla, be fair. Pulla, be fair. Pulla, be fair.
Dr. Suryanarayan, inexperience has really now finished your party. Inexperience. The kind of dealing you're doing is not meant to rule a state. Cinema actors are very smart. I am one of those who say they are as smart as politicians. But this kind of amateurishness, you can't cope. It is, what Mr. Arnab has just said is the real situation. then the power is slipping off from your hands. And you got MLAs. Some of them are very, very seasoned. Some of them are
Mr.
very
Surya
unseasoned,
Narayan, you need to move fast. What will you do? Why is your leader wasting time sitting in the CPI office?
Already given a proof. Arnab already TVK has given some letters and proof. It is for the governor
Two formations.
to form a government for the single largest party. What is the problem?
Upgrade.
Supreme Court judgment is S.R. Bombay case. It's very clear.
Upgrade the advice, Doctor.
The majority cannot be decided in the laws of the governor, Raj Bhavan. It is in the assembly. He should allow.
Okay, we're getting a bite outside Talent's house. Yeah, we're hearing something. Let's take the breaking news feed. What's happening there?
Everybody, this is just a rumor. We are continuing with the alliance under the leadership of DMK.
Can you confirm no support for TVK then?
No, there is no question about that. We are continuing with the DMK alliance.
Will it change in the morning?
Who's that?
No, up to now.
It's going to be only
Who's that like?
support for DMK.
Yeah, we are continuing with them only. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, thank you.
TTV Dinagaran went and met governor and he said that he is supporting Edapadi's party.
Somewhere right now, viewers,
What was the discussion you had with the CM MK Stalin?
1 minute. What are you saying, Dr. Surya Narayan? Why is Vijay not moving fast? These people are very experienced players.
He already moved fast. But the governor
He's wasting time sitting in CPI office.
He is being ill-advised. He may be sabotaged. Somebody may be sabotaging him there also. We don't know.
Is Congress sabotaging you, Mr. Surya Narayan? Have you been played?
Congress has given a letter.
You're a big, small, you're an amateur, you're a great actor, great leader, but you're an amateur in politics.
Gayatri,
Stop comparing with MGR henceforth, because MGR gave a sweeping victory. And that is what I want to say. You should stop comparing yourself with MGR. The TVK has to stop comparing themselves with MGR. And second thing, one thing you should know, even if Vijay forms the government, he will not be able to give a stable government with such an alliance and such a support.
No, it is.
We will see that. We will see that. Invite him.
Especially having Congress in the alliance.
Yeah, we will see that.
This is, I mean, I'm sure Khushbu is enjoying this. BJP must be enjoying this every minute.
To form the government, not
If they have a balcony seat.
You are talking about 108 plus. You are talking about 108 plus. No.
108 plus is, he was a parasocial relationship he had with people, but he never met the people. He's never worked for the people.
1 minute, Gayatri.
You must understand that.
Gayatri, Aishwarya is there, breaking news. Khushbu has the best seat in the room. She's watching all of this with popcorn in her hand. She's enjoying this thoroughly. Everybody is fighting. Do you agree, Khushbu?
Absolutely. And then finally, everyone turns around and says, BJP is the reason for this. I don't understand.
Okay.
They all are entertaining me today on your show, Arnab. Thank you for the entertainment.
Well, going to go for a quick live to Aishwarya, who is outside Stalin's house. Aishwarya, is the DMK making a very determined bid, though it does not have the numbers, to keep Vijay out?
Absolutely, this entire last minute key meeting between the top DMK leaders as well as its alliance leaders, IUML, looks like something that is cooking up inside the DMK's Stalin's house, because there are every top leader who is present inside along with Udaynidhi and IUML alliance people who are sitting inside and having a meeting. And you just saw me taking a reaction from one of the IUML MLAs who has clearly said that he's not going with TVK. And the earlier letter that has been that had speculated that IUML is going with TVK is false, and they were only speculations. And now clearly they are saying that IUML is only with DMK. So this last-minute meeting is hinting at last-minute DMK's attempt to form the government, or at least to disrupt what TVK is trying to form.
Okay, thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, from Rhythm and me.
Yes. And what will happen next in the Supreme Court?
Yes, Rhythm loves it when things go in the Supreme Court, and tomorrow the Bengal swearing in.
Yes.
That's the big story. So we'll be back tomorrow. It's a pleasure and a privilege bringing the news to you, especially on such exciting occasions. Good night and goodbye. Great. I think we did well.
जब अपना कोई मूव किसी को मूव करता है ना यार, फील आ जाती है। भाई तू अपना है, तेरा सफर मुझे भी करना है। तूने प्रूव कर दिखाया यार, एनीबॉडी कैन ड्रीम। मुझे लगा मैं नहीं, पूरा का पूरा मूवमेंट चल रहा है। ब्रीदेबल फैब्रिक्स, ऑसम कंफर्ट, effortless style, AD from the house of Arvind.
Amity has been ranked among the top universities globally for producing the most employable graduates by the Times Higher Education UK. Yet another testimony to Amity's excellent placement record.
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
Join IIHM, International Institute of Hotel Management. To know more about ECHAT exam, call 98310 50,000.
जब अपना कोई मूव किसी को मूव करता है ना यार, फील आ जाती है। भाई तू अपना है, तेरा सफर मुझे भी करना है। तूने प्रूव कर दिखाया यार, एनीबॉडी कैन ड्रीम। मुझे लगा मैं नहीं, पूरा का पूरा मूवमेंट चल रहा है। ब्रीदेबल फैब्रिक्स, ऑसम कंफर्ट, effortless style, AD from the house of Arvind.
Amity has been ranked among the top universities globally for producing the most employable graduates by the Times Higher Education UK. Yet another testimony to Amity's excellent placement record.
Sir, what about safety from fire? केबल कौन सा लगाया है?
अरे केबल का क्या है, कोई भी चलता है।
यही चलता है, बाद में जलता है। 90% of the electrical fires are caused due to short circuit. Give lot of importance to consider fire safe cable. Ignamo, the fire safe cables from Ravi. Remember, business is safe if your cable is fire safe.
Character, the taste of success.
Coming out. நான் இமிடியேட்டாக கவர்மெண்ட் அப்பாயின்மெண்ட் கேட்டு வந்து இந்த ஒரிஜினல் லெட்டரை வந்து கொடுத்துருக்கேன். காப்பி கொடுத்துட்டு இன்னொரு காப்பி எடுத்து வரேன். எனக்கு ஒன்று இது வந்து ஹார்ஸ் ரைடிங்காக இருக்கணும், குதிரை பேரமாக இருக்கணும், இல்லை எங்கள் எம்எல்ஏக்கு ஃபோன் போட்டால் எடுக்க மாட்டுறாரு, இல்லை எடுக்காத மாதிரி அது ஃபோனை பிடிங்கி வச்சுருக்காங்களா என்னன்னு எனக்கு தெரியல. அவர் ஃபோனை ரீச்சபிளாக இல்லை, நாட் ரீச்சபிளாக இல்லை அது ஃபோர்ஜரியாக இருக்கும். ரெண்டு அதான் கவர்னர்கிட்ட சொல்லியிருக்கேன், இதை வந்து சீரியஸ் அலிகேஷன், நீங்கள் அதை இன்வெஸ்டிகேட் பண்ணணும்னு சொல்லி.
இல்லை சார், நீங்கள் ஃபோன் பண்ணியுமே எடுக்கலங்கிறீங்க, அது எந்த வகையில் சார், அது எப்படி சார் அது?
இல்லைங்க, நான் ஒரு இந்த லெட்டர் சைன் பண்ணிட்டு எனக்கு ஃபோன் பண்ணாரு பேசினேன். ஐ எம் ட்ரைங் ஃபார் ஹிம், ஐ எம் நாட் ஏபிள் டு கெட் ஹிம் ஆல்சோ டு நோ அபவுட் தட் லெட்டர்.
அங்கேருந்து கிளம்பிட்டாங்களா? இப்போ ஏற்கனவே அதிமுக எம்எல்ஏக்கள் அங்கே தங்கியிருந்தாங்களா?
கிளியர்லி ஷோ த லெட்டர்.
ஒரு கட்சி தலைவராக இருந்துட்டு இப்படி செய்யறது எப்படி இருக்கு சார்? அது
இது வரைக்கும் தமிழ்நாட்டில் நம்ம இப்படி கேள்விப்பட்டதே கிடையாது. இது வந்து குதிரை பேரங்க. ஒரு கட்சிக்கு 108 எம்எல்ஏ தமிழ்நாட்டு மக்கள் ஆதரவு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க திரு விஜய் அவர்களுக்கு. ஆனா வந்து ஆட்சி அமைக்கிறதுக்கு ஆதரவு கொடுக்கல. 108 சீட்டு என்டிஏ வந்து அப்படி இருக்கிறப்ப இன்னும் அவருக்கு எதிராக போட்டிக்கிட்டு ஜெயித்த எங்க எம்எல்ஏ வந்து அங்க மன்னார்குடியில தாவேக்காவையும் திமுகவை எடுத்து தான் ஜெயிச்சு வந்திருக்காரு. மக்கள் வந்து அங்க அமமுகவுக்கு தான் ஓட்டு போட்டிருக்காங்க. எப்படி இவர் இந்த தூய சக்தி நான் வந்து ஒரு தூய்மையான கவர்மெண்ட் சொல்லுவேன்னு சொல்லிட்டு முதல் நாளே இப்படி ஒரு குதிரை பேரத்தில் ஈடுபடுறது சரியா? எங்க எம்எல்ஏ தானா வந்து சப்போர்ட் கொடுத்தா கூட ஏத்துக்க மாட்டேன் நானா இருந்தா. ஏன்னா
Tamil Nadu, this is the AMMK General Secretary who's just met the governor a short while back. In fact, he's now demanding that the letter that was given by the TVK to the governor should be probed. The reason being is that they have cited that AMMK had also extended support to TVK. The party General Secretary says that isn't the case. In fact, they say that they are still in alliance with the AIADMK. In fact, let me go across to my colleague Sharda. Sharda, a major twist. TVK earlier had indicated that AMMK was also part of the alliance and they had extended their support. The party General Secretary Dinakaran has now gone ahead and said, I've spoken to someone within the Lok Bhavan. They're saying that he has asked for the governor to probe the letter that has been given by TVK.
Well, Shravan, as you mentioned, the TVK in the letter mentioned that the AMMK person is coming out as an independent candidate and supporting them because the party has won only one seat. So the MLA is said to be come out as an independent candidate and help the TVK form the government. Now, it has been made clear by the AMMK party General Secretary. Even in the evening when the news rumors started about this, he took to X immediately and claimed that the AMMK is in support of the AIADMK and they are still part of the India alliance and they are not breaking out of it. Now, so now he's met the governor at the Lok Bhavan immediately giving in the letter telling that he wants Edapadi K. Palaniswamy to form the new government and also it reiterated that the governor should make Edapadi Palaniswamy the chief minister and extended the AMMK support to the AIADMK party.
Let me just also get in a quick word from Aishwarya because a lot of developments taking place in the DMK camp. TR Balu, in fact, met MK Stalin a short while back. Aishwarya, senior leaders of the DMK meeting, the former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, MK Stalin, what's really brewing right now? Did you manage to speak to any of the DMK leaders who are coming out?
Shravan, none of the DMK leaders wanted to speak to the media. They had snuck the media, but however, we could catch the IUML leader who said that he was here to meet Stalin and to assure him that he is with the DMK alliance but are not going with the TVK. And earlier, there was a letter that was speculated in the media as well as was also given to the TVK saying that IUML has extended its support for TVK with the two MLAs that they have won will be also supporting TVK on the floor. But however, IUML now had made it clear that they are only with the DMK and they have not formed any alliance with the TVK, neither giving support from the outside for the TVK to form the government. That is what the IUML had made clear. And this last minute meeting outside the DMK office is hinting at something that is cooking up inside the Stalin's house because the entire exercise looks like every top leader is present inside the Stalin's house. Though they are very silent and tight-lipped about the meeting, there are speculation that they are trying to get the alliance back. Whoever have supported TVK, because this particular meeting has taken place immediately when Vijay met governor and showed that he has the majority, and when the left parties left the DMK alliance and pledged their outside support to the TVK party.
Well, in fact, just a quick recap of what we know so far. In fact, this evening when Vijay actually met the governor, it did appear that Vijay would be forming the government, and there were information coming out from the TVK camp that he has been invited by the governor to form the government, and in all likelihood the swearing-in ceremony would be taking place tomorrow. Now there is a major twist and turn that has taken place right now, with sources coming in from the Lok Bhavan confirming that no invitation has been extended to Vijay. The reason being is that he does not have the number at this point in time. In fact, he only has the support of the Congress party, that is about 5 MLAs, the left front, which is about 2 seats that you're looking at coming in from the CPI and the CPM. VCK, in fact, had already indicated that they would be supporting TVK, but it seems that there is a power tussle that is actually going on with demands that have been made by the VCK, starting with that Trichy East constituency, from where we're given to understand VCK wants to contest. 3 mayoral posts is what the VCK is demanding, and the demand list does not end there. They're also demanding the Deputy Chief Minister's position. Now, that's the demand that has been put forth by the VCK at this stage. Sharda, it seems that the list of demands of the VCK doesn't end, and after making these demands, the VCK chief thereafter goes and meets MK Stalin.
Well, the list, Shravan, is given by the VCK chief Tirumavalan, but he's now an MP, so he wants to contest as an MLA in Trichy's constituency, where Vijay will be withdrawing as the MLA candidate because that is his second constituency. Following that, he wants 2 mayor seats in the local body elections that's going to be happening in the next year, and is also seeking that he be made the deputy chief minister. While other parties are deputy chief minister in the DMK, Udayanidhi and the Stalin, they belong to the same party. So there was not much of an issue, and the decision was single-handed. However, being an allied party, a coalition government, a chief minister, a deputy chief minister from a different party will create a lot of confusion. And this is what the TVK tried to tell, that TVK has a policy, a resolution that the TVK's leader, Vijay, will only be the solo commander and who makes the final decision. This was finally removed by them. So they said that they cannot make him the deputy chief minister, and they'll give him the minister post, likely to be the urban affairs minister. However, Tirumavalan has now said no to TVK, and then he said that if the list is not accepted by the TVK, he would not agree to support the TVK. And right now he is at MK Stalin House, so likely VCK might pull out of its support that they had initially said that they would be giving the TVK, Shravan.
It seems another breaking news now coming in. TVK is trying to reach VCK, but they are unable to reach them. That's the breaking news coming in. Let's put this out. Let's put this breaking news coming in right now. TVK, in fact, is now trying to reach out to the VCK, but for the last 2 hours, it seems that TVK hasn't been able to get in touch with VCK. All of this is happening while the VCK has gone ahead and met MK Stalin. So who exactly is calling the shots right now? Is it DMK? Because earlier today, the AMMK's chief TTV Dinakaran has gone and met the governor, where he has basically asked the governor to probe the letter that has been submitted by TVK. In fact, a short while back, Dinakaran also spoke to the media after meeting the governor. Those are the pictures that we're going to put out right now as far as that meeting goes. Let me quickly go across to Aishwarya, who's outside MK Stalin's residence. Aishwarya, any further development that has taken place? You've been tracking the AIADMK also very closely. I believe that some of the legislators are still in the resort in Puducherry. Any further developments? Have they come out?
Well, no, Shravan, because AIADMK is very confident, because when EPS had also visited the resort yesterday, he only assured the MLA saying that they will, the good days will come to them and they will surely form the government. But with no proper mandate or with no major seats to them, where this confidence has come from is the question, because after which the EPS has clearly told the MLAs to enjoy the resort for the next 2 to 3 days until EPS takes a decision or the AIADMK takes a decision, and after which the MLAs will be brought for the floor test directly. But here, in the next development, we saw that TVK had...
now coming in, another big breaking news now coming in. IUML has just put out a letter, and IUML has said that they haven't given any letters of support to anybody. In fact, they're saying that they're continuing with the alliance under the leadership of DMK. That's the message that has been put out by IUML. Can we just quickly put this out? The big breaking news now coming in. There was massive confusion as to whether at all IUML had extended their support to TVK. Sharda, there is a letter, in fact, coming in from the IUML. If I'm not wrong, in that letter, they had categorically mentioned that they're extending support to TVK. What really has changed? Because now IUML has put out another letter saying that they had not extended any support. So IUML puts out another letter confirming that they are very much with the DMK at this point in time. That's a big breaking news coming in right now, Sharda.
Well, Shivan, after the left parties extended their support, it was also the VCK which was to extend their support to the TVK. But however, as the demands have not been met, VCK is now pulling out of the alliance with the TVK that they were planning to have. So now IUML, which also agreed because the left parties and the VCK were going, they also thought they could also join the TVK factor, sent out the support letter telling that they would allow the floor test to happen and extend their support for Vijay's TVK. But now, after the VCK has been pulling out with only 116 left, now IUML is telling that they will not be supporting Vijay and they would like to continue their alliance with the DMK party, and also added that it was the earlier letter that they submitted, they only said that they will prove the time of governance and did not openly say that they are supporting the TVK. So the IUML is now playing two tracks, saying one, they wanted to support TVK because the left parties were now pulling out of it because VCK's Tirumavalan was not given the Deputy Chief Minister post, or none of the demands of the VCK leader was met, and that's the reason that he is now pulling out of the TVK alliance that he wanted to initially keep with. And now the same reason IUML pointing out that because VCK is not with TVK and they would also like to remove from them.
This is another big breaking news now coming in. VCK, there is another picture that has just come. The support letter of the VCK has been sent. I believe there is another message that has come in, Sharda, right now from the VCK. They've just put out on Twitter. It does seem that they're saying that there is a support that has been extended to TVK. So what is exactly happening? Because it seems right now, Sharda, I don't know whether you are able to see this, but VCK has just said that there's a support letter that they're giving to Vijay.
Well, that's a support letter that was given by the VCK as they promised after the left parties, the Communists and the Marxists, extended their support. VCK leader Tirumavalan has extended his support to Vijay. So this is clear. It is very clear that VCK wanted Vijay to be the Chief Minister, and that's the reason Vijay met the governor, telling that he has 120 seats of MLAs supporting him to be turning to be the Chief Minister. However, in just a few while, as Tirumavalan's demand was not met to make him the Deputy Chief Minister, to make him to contest in the Trichy East, and asking for 3 mayor posts in the local body elections, as TVK was still contemplating on whether to give in to the demands of the VCK. The VCK leader immediately decided to get out of the alliance that they initially wanted to support. And so this shows that the VCK, which was an alliance which wanted power sharing with the TVK, the minute the demand was not immediately met and was contemplated by the TVK leaders to have a detailed thorough check before giving in to the demands, VCK pulled out immediately and met MK Stalin to tell that they are with the DMK and that they won't be going to the TVK, Shavan.
So another breaking news now coming in. It seems the Congress is now worried of horse trading taking place. 5 of their legislators are now going to be shifted to Hyderabad. Let me go across to Aishwarya. Aishwarya, clearly the Congress is also now worried that horse trading could take place with the DMK, AIA, DMK all calling it for emergency meetings. What appeared this evening to be a settled matter is now completely unsettled, with at least IUML pulling the plug here, and now you have VCK continuing to, make their demands before the TVK. So there is absolute confusion. Did you actually spot the VCK chief meeting MK Stalin? And any details are you picking up with regards to the Congress legislators who are now being moved to Hyderabad?
Oh, well, there is speculation that Tirumavalan is inside with MK Stalin, but however, he's unreachable by the media, and there's no confirmation that he's having talks with MK Stalin. But there are speculation that he's inside and having his talks with MK Stalin. But on the other hand, the Congress fearing that they might be horse trading, because the 5 MLAs who believe the Congress higher command and who were with the DMK is now are fearing that they might have taken the wrong step, and that is the reason there is maybe possibility that Congress is also in the hot water, saying that that they might have jumped the gun too soon and they would have chosen the TVK very soon by breaking the DMK alliance, which had actually been a very strong alliance for the TVK, be it in the for the DMK, be it here in the Tamil Nadu or even in the nationally. So this is how which was once settled has become a little different here in Tamil Nadu, because with another top leader, I guess, is coming outside the MK Stalin, and Udaynidhi Stalin is possibly coming out. Udaynidhi Stalin is leaving by dogging the. Some leader who could not show his face, who possibly could be Udaynidhi Stalin, has also left the DMK house after the key meeting, the last minute meeting that has taken place at Stalin's house. What we are seeing here is the MK Stalin is trying to pull the shots at the last moment after his alliance had switched and pledged their alliance to TVK, because this is how the last minute talks and the key meeting with the VCK and the IUML and with top DMK leaders is hinting at is that DMK is trying to pull something at the last moment after TVK was settled by forming the government.
Well, it does now appear that VCK has sent the letter of support via email to the governor. Sharda, while we haven't got any official confirmation coming in from the Lok Bhavan with regards to whether at all VCK's letter of support has come in, even if that happens, Vijay would be falling short of the magic number, because they would need the IUML, which it seems they're not willing to support them. What exactly is the TVK really planning to do right now? Minus IUML, and even if the VCK gives in the support, they're still not in a position to form the government.
Well, the only possibility that the TVK's Vijay now left as to reach out to the PMK, because the other alliance party, which is the NDA, though Congress has kept a demand that no NDA party should be asked to come to TVK's Vijay party. It's only the left parties. Now, the left party is all pulling out of the race, which is including the VCK and also the IUML. It is only the CPI and the CPM giving the support, 4 seats with what Vijay already had from yesterday. So leaving them at 160. Now, the only option that Vijay has to seek is the help of Andumani Ramdas from the PMK party. Initially, Vijay had approached them on the day when Vijay's numbers were out. He initially wanted to approach them, and there was also first 2 rounds of talks that had taken place with the parties, between the parties of the TVK and the PMK, according to her. So later it was solved after the Congress came into place and told that they should, the demand being that they should not have any conversations with the NDA trying to be supporting them. So now, if the PMK is the only opportunity party that Vijay can now approach to giving him that number, which is a magic number of 4, giving him the 120 numbers, again, bringing him back to 120. So PMK is the only party that can be approached.
Well, in fact, just let me quickly recap the political thriller that we are witnessing unfolding right now in Tamil Nadu this evening. In fact, this was the 3rd time that Vijay went to meet the governor of Tamil Nadu. Many were hoping that this time the governor would be inviting Vijay to form the government, because as per the claims that were made by TVK, they had the numbers with them. After support coming in from CPI, CPM, as well as Congress party, along with that VCK, which was also part of the DMK alliance, and of course IUML, the other party that had come in support of TVK. But it seems late in the night, a lot of changes have actually taken place, twists and turns that even continue as we speak right now, with VCK making a long list of demands, starting with the Trichy East constituency, as my colleague Sharda was basically pointing out, because you've had the VCK chief who perhaps wants to contest from Trichy East constituency. 3 mayoral position is what the VCK has demanded. Apart from that, the deputy chief minister's position. Now the trouble basically comes up with IUML withdrawing support, saying that they stand firmly with the DMK. In fact, a short while back, MK Stalin had called for an emergency meeting which was convened at his residence. Senior leaders of the DMK, including TR Balu, were all present there in that particular meeting. Now, it's not very sure at this point in time as to whether at all there is any sort of talks that are going on with the AIADMK, because a short while back, AMMK, the other party led by TTV Dinakaran, had gone and met the governor, and he essentially insisted that the governor should be probing the letter of support that has been given by Vijay, and he had basically demanded that this should be probed. Now, what has essentially happened right now, the last-minute twists and turns that have actually taken place with IUML withdrawing support, saying that they are still with the DMK, which means that the majority mark is still elusive, far from the majority mark, which means that the governor is going to still stand with the position that he's not going to invite Vijay unless Vijay is able to convince the governor that he has the numbers with him. Let me quickly get in a word from my colleagues who are, tracking this political thriller very, very closely there. Aishwarya, any further developments are taking place within the AIADMK camp? Because Thambi Durai, this morning when he spoke, he said that AIADMK should be called in for forming the government. Where exactly is the AIADMK really, mustering their courage? Because they do not have the numbers with them. Unless the DMK comes with them, which many would say that it's the unholy alliance that we're really talking about. Let me just quickly take that to Sharda. Sharda, you have also been tracking the AIADMK. Where does the confidence really come in from? Because in terms of numbers, they do not really have it. They do not have an alliance which is going to, help them, cross the halfway mark. DMK would be extremely wary of coming together with the AIADMK.
Shravan, as we speak with numbers, it is 53 for the AIADMK along with the allied parties now. We have to leave the BJP out of it now, because today afternoon they have claimed that they're not going to be running this horse race with any of the parties which wants to take up the governance. They've also mentioned that it is people's democratical rights, and people have chosen that it is not the BJP and they agree for it. So leaving that, it's 52 for the AIADMK along with the AMMK and the PMK. PMK has been very silent on what their decision was, whether they want the TVK or whether they want it to be the ADMK, Edappadi Palaniswamy taking over. So it's 52 seats plus what the DMK has 68, which still does not give them the majority in numbers, because 5 from Congress is already left, 4 from the left party that was with the DMK is already left. Even if you add up, it does not come up to the halfway mark. It stops at 116. So BJP gets to decide again whom they will make the chief minister. So even if the BJP is absent, or they do not want to vote for either the Vijay's party or the AIADMK's Edappadi K. Palaniswamy, even if the DMK is coming along together with them, in that case there's a question as to if there is one seat left, is 116 versus 117. So again, it will stop at in between, where there is the confusion arises once again as to which party will take the lead there, even if the DMK and the IDMK are coming together. Now the numbers do not match up to even the equal half. So it again leaves everybody at a standpoint, because no political party will have a single majority.
Well, thank you very much, Sharda and Aishwarya, for tracking this very closely. A story that is far from over. We'll be tracking this very closely. In fact, what appeared to be finally game over, and Vijay taking over and becoming the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, that seems to be a little far away, with the governor yet to invite Vijay from forming the government.
Amity has been ranked among the top universities globally for producing the most employable graduates by the Times Higher Education UK. Yet another testimony to Amity's excellent placement record.
Character, the taste of success.
Join International Institute of Hotel Management. Call 983-10-50,000.
Approximately 3:30 this afternoon, our plainclothes officers and agents that consistently patrol the outer perimeter of the White House complex identified a suspicious individual that appeared to have a firearm. They called in support from our marked uniformed Secret Service police to make contact with that individual. Upon making contact, that individual fled briefly on foot, withdrew a firearm, and fired in the direction of our agents and officers. They returned fire and engaged. That individual was hit. He's since been transported to the hospital. I have no comments on his condition. I can tell you that at least one
Amity has been ranked among the top universities globally for producing the most employable graduates by the Times Higher Education UK. Yet another testimony to Amity's excellent placement record.
रानी, इस घर में कुछ है जो टूटता नहीं।
ये पिलर कभी नहीं टूटेगा। रुंगटा स्टील TMT से बना।
रुंगटा नहीं तो घर स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं। रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार एकदम सॉलिड।
Join International Institute of Hotel Management. Call 983-10-50,000.
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate. Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
On the show tonight, there is a national political realignment underway as the Indy breaks up, or rather should I say, as the Indy sacks the Congress. And ladies and gentlemen, at 9 o'clock tonight, the Tamil Nadu political thriller. Yesterday on this channel, on this program, you heard the exclusive interview of the governor. Now the governor is in a spot with more and more numbers with the TVK. Has the governor made a mistake? Should he step back? Should he step back at least now? And ladies and gentlemen, the story of the moment, the biggest political story of the moment, the headline of the moment, the story that you are not being told, because the problem with some sections of the media is that they do not understand how to give you the big picture, but this is Republic. So let me tell you the biggest headline. The biggest headline is that there has been a complete national realignment. The biggest headline is that there is no Indy. The biggest headline is that everybody is out. They've all gone. Just look at this, ladies and gentlemen. It's over. It's over. And in the middle is a desolate, sad 57-year-old nearing retirement age, Rahul Gandhi, who is a friendless person. Absolutely friendless. Everybody is gone. And he doesn't know what to do. He can only go to the United States of America and say, America, save me. Because I asked Western powers to come and intervene in Indian politics. And now let me show you real politics. That was an AI-generated image. But this visual, put it full screen, is something to be seen. This picture is from 2018. And look at how happy all of them are. Some, unfortunately, are no more, like Sitaram Yechuri there, holding hands with Tejasvi. But if you look at this picture from 2018, the Congress and its allies, Mamata Banerjee, gone. RLD, Ajit Pawar's party, gone. JDU, gone. TMC, gone. Aam Aadmi Party, gone. DMK, gone. ADK, gone. HM, gone. Samajwadi Party, gone. NCP Sharad Pawar, gone. And in the middle of all this situation, forlorn and with everyone gone, is 57-year-old rearing retirement age Rahul Gandhi with nowhere to go because everyone's exited. The fact is that everyone's fed up with Rahul Gandhi. Fed up. He thought that he would be a central figure in national politics. All that remains with him, actually Omar Abdullah is not with him because Omar Abdullah doesn't need him. So he's technically there but not there. Omar is more with the center than with Rahul Gandhi. Tejasvi had real problems with Rahul Gandhi in the elections. They're not on good terms anymore. So who remains with Rahul Gandhi, ladies and gentlemen? Just one party. Rightly so. The Indian Union Muslim League. The IUML. Out of all these people from the 2018 picture, the one party which remains with them is the IUML. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Indi bloc, the so-called Indian National Development Inclusive Alliance, it won 234 seats in the 2024 elections. Post all of these breakup, their numbers are at 186. And I truly believe the Congress going out of that, because the Congress is gone, you actually have a alliance formation that is only in double digits. And that is the story of the moment, the breakup of the Indi alliance. The sacking of the Congress party. Akhilesh trying to emerge as the one centerpiece of an anti-BJP formation. The expansion of the NDA and the dissolution of the India alliance. Ladies and gentlemen, that in my view is the big picture. And with this comment of Akhilesh, when he says, taking a dig at Congress, we are not the ones who abandon each other in times of difficulty, is a clear indication that Akhilesh doesn't want to go with the Congress this time. He doesn't need the Congress in Uttar Pradesh. It will be a binary, bipolar election, ladies and gentlemen. Akhilesh is trying to emerge at the center of national politics. Rahul Gandhi, wherever he is, I don't know. Some people are saying he's in Muscat. Some people say he's been spotted in Thailand again. Wherever you are, Rahul Gandhi, stay there. Because in India, it's all over for you. All over. Let's debate.
Flashback to 2018. In Bengaluru, 26 parties came on stage in what was the beginning of Indi Alliance.
All 26 parties, a new name is given, that is Indian National Developmental Inclusive Alliance.
One goal in mind, to defeat BJP-led NDA.
4 जून के बाद मोदी सरकार तो बनेगी ही बनेगी। देश की जनता मोदी सरकार तो बनाएगी बनाएगी, लेकिन इतना भर नहीं, और भी बहुत कुछ होने वाला है। ये इंडी गठबंधन टूट करके बिखर जाएगा, खटाखट खटाखट।
Cut to 2026. National political realignment underway.
4th of May will be the most important result since the national election mandate, since the middle of 2024. This is the single most significant political event since the Lok Sabha elections.
Congress ditches ally DMK without any remorse, exposing the fault lines within the bloc.
What can we do? When Congress wants to, in many states they have done this and they have lost the government power. Let them do what we do. We don't mind.
But the existential crisis isn't new. Formidable allies have left the bloc over the years. Some, like Aam Aadmi Party, Apna Dal, have quit the bloc.
सबसे ज़्यादा धोखा अगर दिया है तो कांग्रेस ने दिया है। कांग्रेस जो है वो होलसेल सप्लाई करती है एमएलएस का बीजेपी को। हम बीजेपी की सरकार बनाने में मदद करने का हिस्सा नहीं बन सकते, तो कांग्रेस के साथ किसी किस्म का कोई गठबंधन नहीं होगा।
Others like JDU, RLD, HAM has switched sides.
एक काम नहीं कर रहा था, आज तक तय किया कि कौन पार्टी कितना लड़ेगी, कुछ नहीं। हम तो फिर छोड़ दिए कि भाई छोड़ो भाई, और छोड़ करके हम अपना आ गए।
With some, the fight is out in the open.
बंगाल में किसी को रोजगार चाहिए तो फिर कोई ना कोई रिश्तेदारी टीएमसी में होनी पड़ेगी, नहीं तो नहीं मिलने वाला। वो पूरा का पूरा काम टीएमसी के गुंडों के लिए, टीएमसी के लोगों के लिए करती हैं और जनता को कोई भी मदद नहीं करती।
Rahul Gandhi's vote chori narrative further isolated partners.
ये इंडिया अलायंस को इससे कोई लेना देना नहीं है। हर पॉलिटिकल पार्टी को खुली छूट है कि वो अपने हिसाब से अपने पॉलिटिकल एजेंडा को सेट करे। अब कांग्रेस ने एसआईआर या वोट चोरी को जो है अपना एक मेन पॉलिटिकल इशू बनाया है। ठीक है, हम कौन होते हैं उनसे कहने वाले कि वो ना करें। हम अपने इश्यूज चूज करेंगे, वो अपने चूज करेंगे।
Numbers show you the collapse better. From the tally of 234 in Lok Sabha, they are now down to 187. The nail in the coffin, Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav's cryptic post. 3 leaders, 2 pictures, 1 message. All hinting at an anti-Congress front building up. And a reality check for Rahul Gandhi.
I'd like to welcome Tuhin Sinha of the BJP, Subrashta, right-leaning political analyst, Abbas Haidar, Samajwadi Party, Anmol Pawar, Aam Aadmi Party, N. Subramania joining us from Chennai is firmly pro-DMK, Ratnakar Tripathi of the Congress Party, and Sanjeev Srivastav is a senior journalist from Jaipur. Now, it's truly very sad, and I am not the kind of person who takes delight in the misfortune of others. But if you see the picture of the India Alliance, I showed that picture. Sanjeev, you're smiling. I hope you're not taking delight at what has happened to them. Take a picture of Sonia Gandhi holding hands with Mamata Banerjee, holding hands with Sitaram Yechuri. You know the real picture, not the AI-generated one. Take the picture, full frame, please. Let's have a look at that. Yeah. Look at all of them. Oh no, please don't mix up the AI and the non-AI. Yeah, just show this picture. This was only 8 years back. Ratnakar Tripathi, take a close look. All waving. Tata, bye-bye, gone. Over. The last picture of an anti-BJP alliance. It's very sad. And how thrilled they were. How happy Akhilesh was, like a child in the middle of all of them, saying, we're all going to be together forever. Akhilesh and Rahul and Mayawati. My God, where's Mayawati nowadays? Sharad Pawar, who no longer talks to the Congress. Ladies and gentlemen, this picture just tells you, Sanjeev, how quickly things can change. Isn't it? Let's look at this
So,
picture.
see, if one thing Bengal elections has shown to the opposition and to rest of people like us political analysts is that on the right side of the political divide, there is no competition for BJP. The BJP dominates. Everyone who wants to vote right, Hindutva, for Mr. Modi, has no, they just go and vote for BJP. So BJP has no competition on the right. On the left, it's a completely divided house. So what Bengal has really shown to the opposition, that they have to survive. The big lesson coming from Bengal, apart from so many others, is that the anti-BJP vote needs to be under one umbrella. How they work towards it is their job. How they get their act together is their job. But I don't agree with your basic premise that the India alliance is breaking apart. If anything, events like Bengal election outcome.
No, I'd say this. I agree with you. I agree with you, Sanjeev.
This is an existential crisis.
No, I agree with you.
Sink together. So they would like to sink together by going apart. I think next few weeks, months, you will find a more cohesive India alliance, if anything. But I am no soothsayer, but that's just so logical.
Okay. I want, just before I hand over to Tuhin for that, viewers, I want to analyze the situation. What Sanjeev is saying is absolutely correct, everybody on. In a situation like this, when you're dying, you should hold hands and hope to swim yourself out of the crisis. But now you have a situation where a number of individual parties are dying and they are trying to kill each other before dying themselves. And there is no alliance. After what has happened in Tamil Nadu, if there's no TMC, if there's no Samajwadi Party, if there's no AAP, they're all coming together separately to him. They're saying that the Congress is not a dependable ally. Open tweeting against the Congress by Akhilesh. So either there's going to be a new formation, or the Congress will have to agree that it's one among several parties, not the first among equals, in an anti-BJP alliance. Tuhin.
Arnab, on a lighter note, before we come to the more serious note, since you were playing out that AI visual, it reminds me of a song from, Gharoda, Gulzar's lyrics. एक अकेला इस शहर में, रात में और दोपहर में, आबोदाना ढूंढता है, आशियाना ढूंढता है. So that seems to be the condition of Rahul Gandhi today. But, if you read the letter of Kanimozi, what I find particularly surprising is that there is a lot of revulsion. They don't even want to be seen anywhere close to the Congress party inside the parliament. And such revulsion arises when you feel backstabbed, when you feel betrayed. And honestly, betrayal, perfidy, deceit has been the hallmark of this Congress party. The other hallmark is its crass opportunism for power. So ideally, if Congress party had to shun DMK, they should have done it in May 2022, when M.K. Stalin felicitated one of the convicts involved in the assassination of Rajiv Gandhi, A.G. Pirari Valan. But, Rahul Gandhi made peace with it because they were in power. Today, the moment DMK has lost, Congress party has shunned the DMK. So this is the reality of the Congress party. I will give you another example. In September 2019, there is a video where Uddhav Thackeray is, in his usual crass style, says that if I meet Rahul Gandhi, I will beat him for slippers. The context was Rahul Gandhi constantly demonizing Savarkar. Exactly 45 days later, Rahul Gandhi was ready to do business with Uddhav Thackeray, just to be in power in Maharashtra. So if this is the character of Congress party, especially the Congress party with Rahul Gandhi, where Rahul Gandhi dominates, then, good luck to Congress party. But, I suspect one of the reasons why Rahul Gandhi's, collaborations or his alliance partners in India are falling is because he has become more ambitious. He's focusing on discrete and mysterious international alliances. We don't know what he was doing in Muscat. We don't know what he did for 2 weeks. For 2 whole weeks, we have no idea what he did in Colombia and South America. I think, as a leader of opposition, the country needs his itinerary and agenda when he travels abroad.
Yeah. To Mr. Rama Subramaniam, sir, it appears to me, and the reference that was made by Tuhin is a letter written by Kani Modi to the Lok Sabha Speaker, where she says apparently, can you make sure that Congress does not sit next to us? We don't want to sit next to the Congress. So obviously this kind of letter is not written unless there is genuine problem that the Congress party has now, DMK has with the Congress. And I think the Congress has made a mistake by being a junior partner, somehow scrambling into an alliance. They've destroyed a very old relationship with the DMK. Is this breakup now permanent? Mr. Rama Subramaniam, is it permanent?
Good evening to everyone. I am really very sad to note that Congress has left the DMK the moment the results came out in Tamil Nadu. The moment when the results were out, and the first party to leave DMK alliance or India alliance is Congress, which is very, very disheartening, number one. Number two, having done that, they have immediately extended the support to the Vijay, and that is what is happening today. And because of the letter from Congress, DMK alliance partners, some of the partners like IUML, they have given the letter today. Though they promised that they won't leave DMK group, they have also left the DMK group. Then CPI, all these people are trusted the lieutenants of DMK. So how does this happen? It is all because of the untrustworthiness of Congress. And as you said rightly, Mrs. Kanimuri has written to the Speaker of the Parliament that there should be a separate seat for DMK group. They should not have any association even in the seats in the Parliament with the Congress. This is how much they have been saddened by the developments in Tamil Nadu. Mr. Ilangovan, the most important leader of DMK, has also told Congress has the history of backstabbing its own allies.
Yes.
So it's a classic example that DMK has been backstabbed by Congress. In fact, how they would have got 10 seats in the last election. 10 seats they got. They contested 10 seats and they won all the 10 seats. It is all because of the DMK alliance. Otherwise, they wouldn't have got so much. But today, they find Vijay as the green pasture. So they are,
Mr. Ramasubramaniam, I used to keep telling the Samajwadi Party, beware of Congress. They said, no, we are now loyal to Congress. We love the Congress. I said, no, they will show their true colors. Then Abbas Haidar used to come and say, no, Congress and Malayam will never, Akhilesh will never leave hands. They are the best of friends. They are like brothers. Then they said that Tejasvi and Rahul are like brothers. Then they said, they said, oh, Udaynidhi and Rahul are like brothers. Then they said, no, this Kejriwal and Rahul are also like brothers. And then they said that, this Sharad Pawar's daughter and Rahul Gandhi are like brother, sister. Then they said, no, but Nitish and Kumaraswamy and Rahul are like elder brother, younger brother. Then they said that, Mamata Banerjee and Rahul Gandhi are like, like aunt and nephew. Then they said, you see, Ajit Singh may be no more, but his son and Rahul Gandhi are like brothers. Then they said Within the Congress party, they said, you see, Jyotiraditya Scindia and Rahul Gandhi are like brothers. Then they said that, you know, Murli Deora's son Milind Deora and Rahul Gandhi are like brothers. So many brothers gone. So many Ratnakar Tripathi. Nobody left.
Can I add one more?
Only one brother is left, Muslim League.
Yeah.
Muslim League is the only brother now.
No, even in Tamil Nadu, that has also left DMK because of Congress.
No, now he's saying Vijay is my younger brother. You see, to be Rahul Gandhi's brother is as bad as being his political ally.
Yeah, one more thing. See, Rahul Gandhi, last time, you know, when Stalin was celebrating his birthday, he bought a sweet box and handed over and said, you are my elder brother. This time, this year,
did he?
When the birthday was there, being celebrated, he did not use the word brother. At that time itself, there was a suspicion that something was going on in the mind of Mr. Rahul Gandhi.
This is, see, today the question is, ladies and gentlemen, live on the program, I have the Samajwadi Party spokesperson. He's a nice young man called Abbas Haider. Today, his leader has said that Congress party is a party which is a backstabber party. After UP elections, they have said ये बड़ी चालाक party है. चालाक.
अखिलेश जी ने कब ये कहा कि कांग्रेस पार्टी बैकस्टैबर है?
अरे सब कुछ कह दिया है, ट्वीट दिखा दिया.
ऑन एयर झूठ बोलेंगे.
रत्नाकर त्रिपाठी, you have no more brothers, no brothers, no brothers. Only a Muslim League.
We all are brothers, including the Muslim League.
Brother, everyone are brothers.
We don't need your
okay,
advice.
then tell me, Abbas.
Just tell me one thing.
Abbas, your leader has said that. Your leader has put out a tweet that we are not the ones who abandon each other in times of difficulty. मुश्किल की घड़ी में हम एक दूसरे को छोड़ते नहीं है. We are not the ones.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Akhilesh Yadav's party will contest together from Uttar Pradesh. They will form an alliance.
Abbas,
mark my words.
Abbas,
whatever you may say.
Samajwadi Party believe that politics is not just about, you know, power sharing or seat sharing. It is about, you know, standing for our allies, our friend in difficult times. And right now, if DMK has lost, then we should stand with DMK. We should stand with Trinamool Congress. The Congress party may have taken another, political decision. That is up to them to respond to that question. But we are of the opinion that allies should be consulted. There should be a coordination between allies, and there shouldn't be surprise given to ally partners. That is very unfortunate. See, the India Alliance was formed. Akhilesh ji has made this very clear that the India Alliance was formed by regional parties with honesty and dedication.
Abbas, why अपने आप को इतना परेशान क्यों कर रहे हैं? सीधा सवाल है. अनमोल पवार, you have a more buland voice and better Hindi than me. Can you ask Abbas? One question we are asking that your leader has said. You see, Abba, don't worry. देखो ये ब्रेकअप का ये ब्रेकअप का सीजन है. ये ब्रेकअप का सीजन है. But Congress party, Rahul Gandhi is the only man who has broken up with everybody.
See, in India, regional leadership is the only political counterbalance for the Bharatiya Janata Party. We believe in that. See, when the India Alliance was formed in 2024, they were, prime opponent parties. In Kashmir, we had PDP and National Conference who were fighting in a state election. But in the India Alliance, if you call about the nationalists, they were together. Similar was situation in Kerala, UDF.
Abbas, will you fight the elections with Congress next time in UP? Will you give them 20 seats?
See, the situation in Uttar Pradesh
will you give
is totally
them 20
different.
seats?
See, we have
will you give them 40 seats?
We have
How many seats
the Congress party, and ground reality in Uttar Pradesh is totally different. It is about the top leadership of both the party to decide whether what seat sharing they are going to do, and whatever decision they are going to make. That is, that would be the final thing. But right now, Samajwadi Party is the strongest force on the ground in Uttar Pradesh, we have the biggest cadre. We have the, we are the prime opposition face in Uttar Pradesh. There's no doubt about it. So whatever decision, it's going to be in 2027, that will be taken in time. But right now, all I can say is that the India Alliance was formed to protect democracy, to protect the constitution, to protect the social justice in our country. And that ethos, that the bigger, values, the bigger picture should remain intact. And I still believe that the India Alliance is intact. There might be some bitterness, there might be some differences, but in the
what is the differences? What are the differences? What is the bitterness?
There is something which nobody can deny. There are regional aspirations in different states. They are different.
What kind of regional aspirations?
The national picture, if you talk about the national politics, the situation is totally different, sir.
What is the differences? You just tell.
No, there could be differences.
What kind of differences?
What is happening in Tamil Nadu? There is differences. TMC and Congress party have, fought against each other even in 2024 election. Similar thing happened in the Bengal Lok Sabha, Vidhan Sabha election.
So you people are dependent on Congress. That's why you're like, are you a parasite on Congress or Congress a parasite on you?
Nobody is a parasite on each other. We are equal stakeholder in the
Subrashta wanted to raise her hand out there.
We are committed to protect the democracy of this country. That is
first
what
of all, Abbas, you are the only man. You have spoken for 7 minutes without even thinking of my question. It's all right, I understand, no problem. You see, your leader has a bright political future. He's younger than Rahul Gandhi. He's going around. Good for him. Good for him.
Certainly.
Good for him. Good for him. I'm telling you, make a prediction. You're not going with Congress in the UP elections. You're not giving them even 10 seats. Take it from me in writing.
It's above my pay grade. I cannot comment on that.
Subrashta is on the debate. Subrashta.
Let the leadership of both the parties decide on
why? Because in the recent few months, Samajwadi Party has done exceedingly well in Uttar Pradesh.
Yeah.
Even when the whole controversy on SIR erupted on the national scene, it was Samajwadi Party who had kiosks in districts after districts, constituencies after constituencies, assisting the election commission in getting the SIR process completely streamlined and getting done without any. So why should and a leader like Akhilesh Yadav, why should he ever accept somebody like a Rahul Gandhi as his leader? Arnab, my fundamental question with the discussion that that we are having today is this: do you not think that the idea of a united opposition in India is passé? Politics, as far as I have understood in my 15 electoral cycles that I have led, it is about representation of issues at ground at one level and leadership that inspires some transformation, and that is a very moralistic stand to take. There are leaders who inspire some transformation, there are leaders who don't. By and large, India has always worked on a representative format, and we have done pretty well for ourselves. There has been calm and quiet and silent and peaceful transition of power, except in the case of Mamata Banerjee. But tell me one thing, is India Alliance either representative or moral to instill any kind of confidence in the masses? Do they have one blueprint on how they are going to take on, even if it's an anti-Modi agenda, how are they going to take on Mr. Narendra Modi's policies by giving an alternative model?
No,
all they do is shout and scream and deflect the issues.
See, first of all, speaking about morals and morality, unfortunately, I'll tell you, Subrashta, in India, politics is not about morals and morality. If there's some of it and a sense of nationalism, nobody would be happier than me. But politics is about the pursuit of power. Now, when a group of people who are essentially in the pursuit of power see that the hope of their getting to power if they stay together with a losing party like the Congress is diminished, then naturally they will go. They will look for excuses. The tying up with the Congress is a suicide pact. It's a death wish. It's the end of political life. Why did AAP break up with them? Anmol, let us speak the truth today. Let us, Anmol, speak the truth. You imagine one thing, Anmol, that there is nobody watching this program today. It's just you and me. We're sitting and having a fireside chat. You've come over to my office. We're having a cup of chai and we're gossiping, all right? At that time, at least you'll be honest with me. Now, listen to me, my friend. you fought together with them and you went separately. You didn't go separately because of ideology. You went separately because you realized you can win better separately. You may have been wrong. Mamta and Akhilesh meeting up in Bengal following Mamta's loss is a show of solidarity between two leaders who have realized that going with Congress is a suicide pact. Jayant Chaudhary is a young man. Jayant Chaudhary is a